Hello Leo, this is monthly forecast for you for the month of February. Spread is like I did last month. I just added one card, what is coming from previous month to this month. Maybe we began something or some events begin to happen in the end of January, and now we are moving into beginning of February with this energy. The name of tarot deck and oracle cards I will write below my video. Home and family position, love relationships, work, finances, advice and non-advice. Let's see, what are you walking in February with what energy? Two of Wands. Actually, it's card of decision. Decision of any kind. Negotiations maybe. Began in January, but you still are negotiating with someone about something, and you didn't finish it yet, you didn't decide everything with this person or people yet. So any kind of decision actually that you wanna make, actually, I think you wanna make it, but you didn't do it yet, so you are like almost ready to make the decision. Home, for some of you, maybe it's decision about work or some issue that, or some other things that you do for living, how you earn your money or anything like this, because here we have two major arcanas, and lovers as well, also decision. Home and family, Seven of Swords with Six of Swords. A little bit cold cards, all these swords, but what I think for some of you, because of course for all of you it will be different, absolutely different. A little bit unpleasant thing in this and finances, what might be, but it will not apply to everybody. Maybe something will be stolen from your house. Unfortunately, maybe it will happen, or somebody was I don't know, cheating on you, stealing something from you, even actual things, money, I don't know, and you will find out about it this month. Also, it can be that you are, it's also swords, it's brain, when we're thinking this, when we're thinking too hard, honestly, when we're trying like find out, when you have some crazy task in math, you know, when you're trying to calculate everything, how to manage it, what to do about it. Maybe you're thinking so hard because you're trying to avoid some conflict, or maybe there is few people and you trying to talk to this person, calm down that person, walk away another person, so it will not, they will not meet each other, because they will suddenly, for sure, they will begin to fight, discuss about something, fight about something or discuss. So you are like this, I don't know how you call it, it's not the coach, but it's someone who really trying to manage all this impossible almost stuff to avoid some problem. Now we'll see the oracle card for those Seven of Swords and Six of Swords. The Angel of Time, working too hard, screaming this angel, and she's a little bit angry because all, you see this mechanism, I don't know, it's like in the watch, in the clock we have, and this oracle card telling that maybe some of you, you think, why you trying to do all this, decides what can I do about it, like it's only you who should decide all this stuff. Maybe you think that without me all this mechanism, all this, it will not work. So I can't get any rest because I have to calm down everybody, I have to do everything, I have to manage it somehow. But you have to you must have some rest from all this work. And this angel telling you that if you think that all this mechanism will stop and will not function, you are wrong. If you will take some days off, some hours off, and throw all these problems from your head, you will like recover a little bit. You must have some time for yourself, for healing, for rest, for quietness. So don't think that everything will fall down without you, please. Love and relationships. 8 of Cups with 6 of Coins. For some of you Leos, here on 8 of Cups, in general reading, it can be me, it can be our partner. And remember, it's not only romantic relationships, any significant for us relationships. Some person moving a little bit, for some Leos maybe physically, for most of you just emotionally. Some person emotionally moving away from some situation which is not fair, where this giving receiving stuff, we're not talking about money, for most of you it's when someone investing time, efforts, paying attention, but not getting equal things back. It's like always giving, 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 and getting nothing in return, or so little that we can't count it. So this person now a little bit tired of this situation and trying to like emotionally will not be involved in this relationship, because maybe he or she wanna observe the whole situation and wanna see, should I continue or not? How should I continue this relationship? What can I do to change something about it? So it's the main message that I've got from this. It's like that it's really it's not fair. For some single Leos, maybe you have been alone for a while and now you're tired to stay alone and you like seeking for somebody. You're moving forward from your loneliness and looking for somebody who you can exchange your power, your love, your emotions. You want to communicate, you want to interact with people in the nice way. So you're tired to sit alone. That's why you're moving forward. You're looking for something new, something interesting, what will emotionally fulfill you. So you going for some fair relationships. Nice and wonderful. And if there is some, let's say, partners of Leo, if you're watching, and if there is not equal situation, not equal exchange is going on in your relationships, try to understand how you can change it, what you can do about it, both of you. Relationships, it's couple, it's two people. For this 8 of Cups and 6 of Coins, we've got, I don't know how to read it. I'll read it how I can, and then I'll show you the picture. Angel de los Muertos transitions to the spirit realm. I'll show you the sign so you can read it yourself. And such a beautiful angel here. It's angel of death. Angel of dead people. It will be more correct. This angel, usually, don't be afraid. We're not talking about that death. On our planet, every minute somebody is dying, somebody is coming to this world, and it's happening all the time. But here it's not about it. It's about observing. When someone dies, the soul is coming up, and it can observe the soul, his, let's say, its life path. what he or she did wrong, where he or she was right, how he could act here, where it was wonderful, where it was awful, and how he could where he could put some efforts and get something better from this situation. So, like soul watching its life path. But to look at some situation, we don't have it to die. You can be perfectly well. I mean, your health, you're completely alive and fresh, but you can observe some things. For example, if we're talking about a situation where your relationships stop to be equal, there is no equality, there is no harmony, you can't compromise, or your partner don't want to compromise, or you became stubborn for some reason because you don't feel that this person giving something to you, that's why you don't want to be nice and sweet. This angel can help you to see why both of you came to this point, what you can do about it, how you can change it, or even is it possible to change it? Because sometimes, unfortunately, relationships, they're coming to the dead end, and if both parties are not working on it, if it's only one person who's trying, then sometimes it's helpless. So this angel will help you to observe, for those of you who has some situation like this, you can see what you can change about it. What can you do about it? Work. You have two major arcana, the Lovers and Wheel of Fortune. So this decision or negotiation that you coming from January to February, for some of you maybe it's about work, and it will be like, some of you maybe you will have to make some decision, and it's a big one. We have two major arcanas, and Wheel of Fortune, it's our destiny, it's something really huge, it's an important step. Maybe it will affect your destiny, this decision, in major way. For some of you, it can be decision to change your whole professional area where you're working. Like you have been a doctor, now you want to be a teacher or anything like this. So it's a major decision that you will make in February. For some of you, maybe it's decision to, should I go to, for example, you're working, you have been working somewhere in the company. In January, you've got some, let's say, invitation, and you have been negotiating about this, another work. You have been invited to another company, and you have been negotiating with those people. You have been trying to think, should I take it or not? I don't know, I'm not sure. You were thinking through. And February, you have to say, oh, yes or no. You have to do something about it. You can't wait any longer. And don't forget that this Lovers and Wheel of Fortune, both cards, they have this meaning. How should I say it? When we have some choice to make, this or that, left or right, this door or another, if we're staying there for too long, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, it will not wait for us forever. If we're staying too long in front of those two doors, we can't make a decision. Sometimes both doors, they are closed, and we don't have this opportunities, options anymore, because we have been indecisive for too long. And especially with the Wheel of Fortune, I think like it's will it be yes or no? Yes or no? say something, do it. Are you taking it or not? But I think it's a really something will be, it's this major decision will affect your life for some of you even for years, for some of you even for the rest of your life. It will be really a special big decision. But it's not bad. Sometimes we have to make some changes and we have to take some decisions. In finances, dear Leos, Page of Swords with the Three of Swords. It's not good because Page of Swords especially, it's messenger, and Page of Swords usually brings or official message or bad news. When we're talking about or unexpected message, when we're talking about Page of Swords, we always have to see what message. If it's, for example, unexpected, it can be happy message, but with Three of Swords, I don't think so. So it will be some, let's say, bad news or fight. It's not physical fight, it doesn't have to be, no, in words, fight about some losses. Maybe some, for some of you even, when I said this home and finances, maybe it's the same thing. That someone did something stupid, something happened, and now you have this, maybe some of the family member forgot to close the door, lock the door, I mean, and then someone, I don't know, stole something from you, and you fighting and discussing it and having discussion, unpleasant discussion about this event. So something like this. Also can be news about that, how you call it, this payment that we're paying for the office, for apartment where we, you understand, this payment, I don't know, rent, how you call it, what we're paying for the place where we're living or our office where we're working. Maybe you're getting news that it will be higher from this month or next month, it doesn't matter, but they're raising this payment. And you, for some of you, maybe this decision have something to do with this amount of that you will have to pay for your office. Maybe some of you should decide, should I stay in this office or should I find another one? Should I move my business, my office in another place because they raised it too high? I don't, maybe even if you can afford it, you don't want to pay so much money. So for all of you it will be different, but be prepared for some maybe unpleasant news, so you will not be so surprised. And remember, please, this is our reaction. If you know that something is coming probably, then you have to be prepared. It's not, the meaning of the reading is not like, ooh, everything will be bad. No, if you know that it could, sometimes, you know, they are not so unexpected, those news. Sometimes we know it in some way that this might happen. Yes, it's possible that it could be, that it will come. And if you now prepared, then you will not be so surprised and you will not be so upset, because those are minor arcanas, remember it. Advice. 9 of coins. And what is not recommended? 3 of wands. So if there is some difficulties coming, don't get upset and don't begin to in the first place not do anything, like staying passive, not making any practical steps, like make a phone call, see somebody, talk to somebody, pay some bill, or I don't know, anything practical. You have to be very practical and take one step at the time. Don't think about some long-term plans, how it will be in 1 year, 5 years, not this month. Do practical, real stuff. When something appearing, you just doing what you have to do. Don't clap in your hands before something really came to you. like too early. Don't get excited too early. Be more real, be more grounded, be more practical, and take one thing at a time. If something is happening, instead of crying, for example, no. What can I do about it? I can call this manager, I can pay half of this bill, I can do this, I can go there, like this. More practical, act more practical. So dear Leos, I'm wishing you a great month. I hope this wonderful decision for you really will change your life in a very nice way. So good luck and hope to see you next time.